What's going on, guys? It's Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. Today I've got another Buffalo-centric beer, and it is from our friends at Flying Bison, and this is their MacBison. Apparently, this has been their holiday beer since day one, but they've just recently started to bottle it and make it more readily available. And I got one from my wife for kind of finishing up the semester, and I got another six-pack from a friend, Jeff L., at work as well. So I got kind of inundated with this MacBison, and I will tell you what, this is it's considered they call it a pale Scotch ale. Right from the Flying Bison website, it says, rich malty ale in the Scottish style. MacBison's been our official holiday beer since the beginning and saw its first release in bottles in the fall of 2017. It has a decent amount of alcoholic strength and malt sweetness, but not too heavy a body and not too dark a color. So this is, they call it, again, a pale Scotch ale with an alcohol by volume of 7.8% and an IBU of 30. They used Nugget and UK East Kent Goldings hops, and for their malts they used UK Pale and Crystal malts. I gotta be honest with you, I've really enjoyed this beer. Not typically a Scotch ale fan, probably because of those things that they said in the description. Maybe a little bit too dark. Maybe it's that traditional Scotch ale flavor, but they have done a wicked kick-ass job with this beer, and I wanted to show you guys. I have been totally happy with this so far. Look at that. So again, guys, this is the MacBison Pale Scotch Ale from Flying Bison, and it is this absolutely wonderful looking, like really through and through amber sort of ale, you know, really well carbonated. It is crystal clear. Traditionally has a nicer style head on it, but again, still getting used to this glass. Yep, and you get this malty, sweet sort of aroma to it. Not too over the top, though. Do you know what I mean? Ooh. Let's see how this thing tastes. There's a little Stan the Man making another cameo in the back. So right off the front, you get the super crisp and super clean ale, which has been a nice sort of departure for me lately from these super hopped IPAs. It's super clean, super crisp, and you get this bit of sweetness, but not too much. Yeah, the malty characters of it really do play up front, but they play very nicely. So there's little spicy notes to it, whether it's like a soft malty caramel, soft malty, slight bit of sweetie flavors. Do you know what I mean? But with these hops, you get a nice body to the beer, and it's not thin, and it's not a flat beer. It's got some heart to it, which is really cool. This is super enjoyable. Yeah, it's gonna sound weird to say, but this is a pretty lightly medium bodied beer, even for being at 7.8% alcohol. I think those 30 IBUs really make it extremely easy to drink. And I mean, dare I say that this could be almost like a sessionable sort of beer. I mean, that sounds weird to say, but 7.8% with the way this drinks, and I think you could get yourself into a little bit of trouble. Yeah, almost kind of looks like iced tea. It really does. This is really good. And this is coming from somebody who is not a Scotch ale fan or traditionally. So I've been super excited about this. I've been very happy with it. And I know you're going to start seeing it all around Buffalo and all around where Flying Bison probably ships their stuff to. So if you see it out, you know, give it a second. Give it a second look. Maybe you would be pleasantly surprised as well, just like I was. So that's it for me. This is a little look into the Flying Bison MacBison, the Pale Scotch Ale, right out of here in Buffalo. So down in Larkinville, if you guys are around downtown Buffalo, they're one of my favorite breweries to go to. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. Again, this beer is not going to be a hard beer to finish, or the rest of the 2 6-packs I have in the refrigerator. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.